First, I'm going to turn that down because we got some stuff to do today. Alright, let's go here. What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Hardcorn, and we're back one more time. You know it. I certainly do love it. Today's a very special episode for Blue Archive. It's just like the Rio stream, where we spent all our time doing all our stuff to get Rio going. Today is going to be more of the same of that, but we have a special segment that I wanted to try out today. So what we're doing here is I got a little PowerPoint I've made to go talk about our character today to get us started, and also going to try to put it as a segment, like take it as a clip and put it as an actual video. So we're trying that because it's like, this seems like a fun idea to try, and it's also like a low risk sort of thing because it's because I could probably try this for action time and then. But as soon as this PowerPoint starts, though, I won't be talking to chat or anything, at least for like the next probably 10 minutes. So I'm glad everybody showed up. I'm glad everybody's here. Everybody's having a good day, I hope. I spent most of I had to do other stuff yesterday. I got stuff for class. Got things I need to do, but this is what more or less I spent the part of my week on, because it's like most of it was spent researching trains, making sure my information's mostly correct, and also theorizing stuff for about how these characters are going to work. So we'll get started there, and it's going to sound like I gotta start over again, and more or less I do. So let's see. I'm glad everybody made it, but we got to get started at some point. So we'll go here. I need to go. Let's start the music. Put that there for desktop audio. Okay, that's on. All right, let's do this. Oh no, wait. This will be perfect. We'll start it there, because I have to edit this in the first place anyways. So we'll start there. We'll start recording. My CPU usage is gonna just run straight up. Let's do it. Alright, everybody. Welcome. It's your boy Hardcorn, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite additions to Blue Archive, Hikari and Nozomi Tachibana. We'll be doing this with today's presentation, Train Brats and You. Real trains, fake engineers, all fun. So let's get started. So on the track ahead, we've got who or what are Train Brats, what is Highlander Railroad Academy, how the Brats work as playable units, and the Highlander Special EMD SN SD70 ACE Tier 4. And then we'll wrap up with some conclusions at the end. So who or what are Train Brats? The said brats in question are Nozomi and Hikari Tachibana, Highlander Railway Academy students, and they are Highlander Railway Academy students and Central Control Center officers. The absolute brat factor that comes from these girls shows how the two sides of the sisters will act. Nozomi is the traditional outgoing forward type brat, and that's her. Hikari takes the passive aggressive and reserved approach, and that's her. Oh goodness. So they're both really dedicated to their positions, but they really hit the bratty button when Sensei gets around. They're just so little and they're really crazy. That's why I love them so much. So for Highlander Railroad Academy, it's one of Kivoto's many schools. It's controller of the Kivoto's railroad systems, not the subways. It is owned by the Nephthys Group, and it's an infighting special. It's just a battle to get something done in the first place. And also, Nozomi herself is connected to this in the first place, and I'll explain why. Nozomi's involvement with Highlander comes from Chapter 1, Volume 3. She was initially accepted, but declined said offer. She then enrolls into Abydos, and now the rest is history. What makes Nozomi so important to Highlander is the fact that Nozomi's family in the first place owns the Nephthys group. And would you look at that? Who owns Highlander? And guess, because it's like Highlander Railroad Academy is one of the only schools that is owned by like a corporation itself. It's a very realistic situation in the first place, as it's not just like a school that owns itself by the government, it's owned by a school corporation or a subsidiary of something else. So to move on, we'll go over here to Hikari is a playable unit. She is a high uptime buffer with EX and passives. She has the signal system, which favors lots of skill spam. She is Summer Mika and Summer Hanako's best friend because of elastic boosts. And for a little bit of minuses, though, she has handgun striker support, so she does low damage, and she's not going to be helpful besides buffing in the first place, so she's for hyper carries. And she competes with Kokona as a supporter the higher you go. Like in the Fury of Set, Hikari is very good because she can work with her sister and do great things in there. She competes with Kokona because Kokona herself has team-wide cost reduction, and it has a similar system to the signals, but it takes 5 instead of 3. We can see this here with her passives and EX. Her passives itself is pretty nice to say the least. 2 cost to give 50 to 100% more damage with your sonic efficiency for 32 seconds. Lasts a really long time. And if you have skills that have increased cost, like, not Hifumi, it's anyone that has a EX skill that, like, it says like a base 3 cost to use, and then it gets like more damage if you add 2 onto there, she can effectively reduce that cost by 2 and make it go back to its base cost. So it's really nice for Summer Mika or any character that uses it. And then we have, the normal skill, which is when departure signals are acquired, all of the signals consumed are add 13 to 30 more sonic efficiency to all striker allies. So if you're running a team that has both Hanako and Mika and Nozomi, you can actually just do crazy stuff with it because the departure signal system is just, she's going to keep this buff rolling all day, every day. This passive is then boosted by her unique weapon itself, which is nice. But the sub-skill is neat in the first place because this is what acquires signals. So whenever another ally uses an EX skill 4 to 2 times, upon activation, your attack speed will increase by 15 to 30% for 20 seconds. So this is just effectively, you play the game you normally would, and you will just keep getting boosts for days. You want to get this as pretty much to 3 and then down to 2 as quickly as possible, because 4 EX skills usage, it's like using with Kokona or something. You could use her with Kokona, because that actually just they both, her, Hikari, and Kokona both have low cost skills you can keep spamming. So you can also use this with Rio too, and Kisaki can work with this as well. So then we have, when you have your unique weapon in the first place, so if you're going to UE 50 or 60, it's questionable. Buff duration and strength boost is like Kisaki's, but you still have to field her in the first place. It's very redundant. Redundancy is very nice on DPS people because they need all that stuff in the first place to keep the pressure on. Because her passives are like ready to leave. It's the one that boosts her HP, but it also increases buff duration, which is okay to say the least. Indoor area affinity, it helps with her, trying to live longer and try to deal more damage, because that's what her UE 60 does, and even then it's just okay at best. This is a support character, so even then it's just you're going to get the first part of this to make it last a little longer, and that's about it. So it's it's okay. You could probably get her to the 5 stars, and that's about it, and you'll be okay. So then we go over to Nozomi as a playable weapon, as a playable unit actually. Nozomi is a single target EX that can be 2 to 4 cost. It's a handgun user with normal attack seeking buff with high uptime. Always crits super hard and crits very, very often. But she really wants Hikari on the team for pure synergy. Because when we look over here, her EX skill costs base 4. and it can consume up to 2 additional cost to increase damage dealt by 25% for each cost paid. It's okay at best, because Nozomi is inherently designed to be a critical annihilator, because her passive is just like Piercing Mika, which allows for all attacks to guarantee a crit. This means to start stacking base damage boosts and critical damage. So Hikari helps out her sister a lot with this. So you get like passive Akko for your special unit, and then you can absolutely just bend people over and just break them in half. She's pretty strong with this in the first place, so this is why you typically see her with Elastic Fury of Set. And then you have it with her unique weapon. So if you want to go to UE 50 or 60, it's very desirable, because a crit damage boost on top of her sub-skill crit damage is absolutely monstrous. She's an indoors annihilator, so anytime that you're going to set, which is almost always going to be indoors, she's just going to absolutely crunch that man in half, because she gets real funky on set. Because one thing to also note is that Hikari and Nozomi also have the same exact handgun. Sharing weapons in Kavotos is not a new idea here, but the owner of the weapon usually customizes it to their own look. The sisters really are one and the same with this. Being a pure assault character though, Nozomi really wants UE 50 like pretty badly. Not only for the passive boost, but for the stats as well. Because handguns typically have low stats, but they get to attack quickly. So she really wants even the menial boost that you get for that in the first place. Because like UE 50 unlocks Express Preparation, which is a huge boost to her critical damage, and Indoor Affinity. So when she has double S Indoor Affinity, anytime that she does that, she's just going to be critting as hard as possible. So you could essentially call her Handgun Mika at this point. And even then, Mika still manages to find her way into there and surpass our little brat here herself. So then we go to the special one that I was spending so much time with, is Highlander Special EMD. This is a kit bash of primarily consisting of the SD70 ACE Tier 4. So let's go over what an SD70 is. It's the type of locomotive created by Electromotive Diesel. It's the 70 series. It's the alternating current, and it has the efficiency, E for efficiency, I think, and it's the Tier 4 for Tier 4 emissions regulations by the EPA. These locomotives were put into service starting from about 2015. They have their own problems, just like any one of them does, but there are certain differences and attributes we're going to talk about here with it. So with the cab nose, side radiator, teardrop style windows, the triple wiper, and there's many more feature choices on here. They emit the topside fans for AA gun and a missile battery for track space right there. There's a custom top hat with a viewport and a hatch, and extended cab for further control for equipment. So we can see this here. It's typical an SD70 Ace, the Aces, we'll just call it an Ace at this point. You typically have they have vertical style louvers instead of the horizontal ones they have here. They will typically have 2 to 3 fans on the back of these to obviously facilitate the radiator so it can actually put heat out of the system in the first place. Obviously, the girls have put a track on top of it so they have something to defend the train or assault anything else with. You can tell this is an Ace also because they have the side radiator in the first place. Usually, the real life equivalent will have 2 of them on the side, and you can easily tell it's an Ace because of that. Another giveaway in the first place, it's also an EMD, is because here at the front they have, instead of like on a GE, they'll have like a triangle shaped one that points all the way down. This steps down where the sand fills at, and then you can see the rail. It happens on both sides. They obviously make a legally distinct design from the train itself. They can't put the true teardrop design, so they got like a little bend there. But this is obviously here on the nose at the front of the cab. This is the same thing for an Ace because of the teardrop style window, the triple wipers. Some have 2 wipers, some have 3, but specifically the Tier 4 Ace does have 3 wipers, at least with the CSX in my area. However, usually where they would have the numbers for the train right there on the top where they have them in the first place by the headlights, is replaced by a viewport and obviously by the hatch. Let's see. And then we have the real life example of it. So just like I said before, points down, there's where the sand fill is at, and it has a teardrop style window with count them, 3 windshield wipers. They don't have a door on the front, so I imagine that the whole point of the topside holder itself, not holder, but the topside hatch is where they actually get into the train, because the actual train itself is completely armored. You don't see it very well, but it's like in the key concept art for the event that's happening for the Shupogakis, is the trucks are almost completely covered by armor. So right here, the trucks themselves, the skin of the entire train is like armored almost all the way down to the rail for the most part. So then we have over here, it's like on top of the train itself, on the locomotive, you have, there's some grates, there's the horn, there's the fans I was talking about as well. They obviously have filled up the entire part, put some vents in there so the turbocharger can actually expel heat and exhaust. And they obviously have probably recessed the fans into the grate so they can hide it there in the first place and allow the track to move freely back and forth. So then they have also the extended cab, just like we talked about earlier. Like here's traditionally the front, where it'll stop for the most part. It's a pretty big thing in the first place. But then they have this other back section there. There's some concept art as well that shows like what the back of the train would be, because here, usually on the train, is where the engine is going to be, and also some other electronic equipment as well. Because the engine itself takes up a huge amount of the train. It's gigantic. It's almost like probably a third of the entire weight in the first place. I'm certainly wrong there, but it takes up a lot of space. So back here is electronics, stuff for batteries, you name it. So instead of just usually this is like a windowless compartmentalized area, but with the Shupo Express over here, their SD70, they put windows back there because they probably want to go there. I imagine they have it that way in the first place because there's no door to enter from the front. It's a top hatch. So you have to go back there, and they probably have more. That's where the munitions are kept for the missile and the AA gun and everything else in there. And probably electronics and hydraulics controlling the motors for it. But that's their version of the SD70 ACE. So it makes me very happy to actually see something like that in the first place. I would think they just got generic train, but no, they actually went the distance to copy make their own spin on the ACE itself. It makes me super happy because it's one of my favorite trains to exist. And I never really get to talk about this because there's no reason to on streams like this in the first place. So when they finally said, yeah, we're going to put this in the game, I made my day. That's also why I love the Shupogakis so much. I do love me some trains. I love trains, I love locomotives, I love their history. It's something I love doing and just love learning about. So I get to express it here. So we're going to come down to some conclusions. So you could consider Highlander the North America rep. Hikari and Nozomi are like beagles. We'll get more into those. Nozomi does get crept by Mika. They are the funny bratty, and they are a strong example of full package theming. So Highlander being the North America rep comes from the fact that one, they use non-electrified diesels, and also the Wild West weapons like lever action rifles, revolvers, and the general Western theme. Like their event they're going to be having, and then the train was gone. That event is a train heist. It's a classic Western thing. Hikari and Nozomi's are like beagles because beagles need a sibling or a close friend they're going to be near all the time. You can have one or the other, but they would really like to prefer having both together. So Nozomi getting crept by Mika means that Swimsuit Mika is going to be arriving in due time. Of course, it means that it being Mika, she's going to break the back of all elastic content going forward. Hikari really synergizes well with Mika, and Nozomi then gets relegated to set clears because it's Mika. She can't lose. She has to be the best thing that she's she's ever been in that category. As much as I do love Mika, it's like I don't want her to always be the answer. Give those other girls a chance. And now that's like they're the little funny bratty gals in the first place. They get so crazy, they're cute, they get in lots of fun situations. I love them so much. They're fun characters, and it's like it reminds you. It's like, oh, this is why I like the game in the first place. They have fun with it. They really do. Because they're also a wonderful example of full package theming. Full package theming comes into play with how the girls have their uniforms. They're designed in a certain way. Their events and bits of story segments have real-life parallels. The details for the locomotives and the rolling stock. The behavior of the characters themselves. It all comes together to create a very strong set of desirable characters. We only have like, what, 4 members of Highlander together in the first place? And all of them are just like, people are nuts about them. They're great. They really went all in to make sure like people want these characters, and not only that, they like them in the first place. But with that, I'll leave it at this part. Thank you everybody for watching. So much fun. Made a fun little presentation. I love them both so much. What fun characters. They're so great. Okay. Alright. That's the end of that part. 18 minutes. Mute that. I need to go back to here. No, I don't want that. Good. Alright, click to exit presentation. Now I need to, I need to hide this because this is desktop capture. So then we'll go to the game itself. What we've all been waiting for. Look at that. It's Miss Rio herself. Oh, I'm so glad to see her again. I see her every day. Because it's been a while since we had our last Blue Archive stream. Which is no surprise there. I've had a lot of stuff to do. And I'd rather just, because Action Time is just easier to stream in some cases. But in the time that I've spent away from this, I managed to max out the level on my account. I think this was like 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point. I'm very glad because now I can finally level my characters, all the students themselves, to 90. And even then, it's like going from 80 to 90 is such like a gigantic resource trap. Not so much a trap, but it's like, it's a lot. But we have some housekeeping to do before we get ourselves the Highlander Railroad Runaway Incident, because we gotta roll for them Shupos. First of all, we gotta go to the cafe. We gotta read all about it. One thing I did notice though is that they sorted out a lot of like background stuff for this game. I hope, at least for the most part, because it does not crash as much as it used to. Like, man, I could update my drivers all day, all night even, and it still would like hit a wall for the most part. But in the meantime, I managed to max out. I did all the missions. I maxed out my cafe earnings. It's like I was ready for it. I've been waiting for this in the first place. So now I can make up to, like, what is this? 6. We'll just say 3,000. So that's 950,000 a day. Oh, Sayori TV. We can't use the invitation yet because we need to do that. We need to save that for today. And even then, it's like I'm still using like tier 6 equipment. Well, I know I've been spending my time in the missions, accumulating more. And we got Hardcore Hoshino. Thanks, Oji-san, with your 92 FS and your Benelli M1014. Got Baby Shun. Of course, we gotta have Rio's robot and Kisaki's throne. Sensei. Ah, Miss Rio, you are the best. But they managed to add several things, and like obviously since we've been gone. So with the Shupos update, they managed to put into the game. All right, they just said, "All right, congratulations, dude. We added UE60 at this point, and it's really expensive to do because I looked up how much it's going to cost to get Rio to that point. It takes 191 to do it, and obviously Rio's a limited unit, so I can't do anything with that. So effectively, you just like I wait once a month, I get 10 Rio LFs. That's it. Like I have 9 of these. It takes 955 to get there, and we have 4,100. We're going to be using a pretty good portion of them today to getting our Shupos up to speed. Which is, to nobody's surprise, they made it the next possible step. So let's go talk about what that means to go to UE60. As we saw in the PowerPoint, we've got various things inside that make it to where, you know, it's expensive to do. But how much of a difference does it actually make in the most part? So we have, you know, max cost stat enhancement. That's nice. It really is actually, because increases max cost by half a point. That is half a point is not exactly moving mountains, because over the course of a fight it adds up to be like probably, I want to say 2 to 3 if you only have hers. So I imagine if you have someone like, let's see what Kisaki's does. Where are you, Kisaki? Because hers, yeah, she also is max cost as well, because a typical composition will end up having both Kisaki and Rio together, because cloning and enhancing stuff in the first place is like, look at it, like this is the same thing we're talking about with Hikari, is it's a buff, makes buffs last longer and increases healings. It's okay at best, but max cost by 0.5. So you need 2 of them together to really say, yep, that's good, that's really great even. So you can just sit there and say you have 1 more point that you get probably about, I don't know, 6 more times. That's probably more useful on like the Fury of set. I've barely done anything to enhance her, because like Kisaki herself is like, she's very good, but also in the fact that she's a permanent unit, and it's like all I ever really use her for is global pronouncement, cost recovery boost. It's just like, that's too good. And then Imperial Edict, which is nice. Sensei. So we can't pick those up. Just in time, Sensei. So we need to do a few things first. We need to decrease our AP slightly. We gotta decrease our AP just very slightly, so we're able to do, oh. I almost forgot. We have guide task up again, since it's obviously a pretty big situation. We have a new form of tickets as well. We'll be talking about those. But obviously, you need to clear bounties. Clear that. Let's see, clear... What is that? A, C... Besiege classroom. Oh, commissions. It's like, oh, stop. Overpass, clear bounties, E. I hate doing it, because it's like every time that I want to, like, we have new stuff that's come out. Oh. Let's see, final restriction release stage 5. I will probably, I don't know, I don't think this version of set is for that. Do more commissions. Nagisa, I'm never gonna finish this at this rate. But also they have a level reward going on because we have double XP weekend. I never thought I'd be saying that in like Blue Archive. I was like, bro, we got double EXP weekend. What are you gotta do that? It's just like playing Modern Warfare 2 or 3. It's like, you got double EXP weekend, dude. It's awesome. But they introduced a new tier of tickets, which is the archive banner. So you get a whole bunch of these in the first place, which is effectively going to allow us to just spark whoever we want. So we have the archive recruitment. I gave it a try to see what it does in the first place, but We go to rate info. They're gonna talk about if it ever loads. They're gonna talk about like these are all the students inside there in the first place. So we have a whole bunch of 3-star units that typically are fodder we don't typically want to see in the general pool. So it's like, you know, we got the Rat, we got Bunny Asuna, we have Natsu, several versions of Chinatsu Hot Spring. We got that last time. We got Hifumi Swim, Shiroko on a bike. The 2 stars, it's, you know, they're obviously going to be there in the pool in the first place. We can't change that. But they take out these in the first place, which is, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 2, 3, 4, 36. There's 38 characters they took out of the general pool in the first place. So it looks like every 10 of them you can, so that they have the breakdown of, okay, after every 10 recruitments, 1st through 9th, so that means when you do a 10, you do a 10 and you're going to go over there and have themselves a wonderful situation with that. What is that? So it's like, I want to roll for Akko. So that gives me a 0.7% chance. It's like I'm being back at work again, where like the probability to win on like a game or something is like 0.2, which is actually a better rate than trying to pull for here. Huh. What a wonderful world we live in. Yeah, Utaha. So, let's go back to here. We didn't actually save it. We need to go to Gehenna B. Like, the jump from Gehenna B to C is like, it's insanely drastic. Like, it goes to like 85, and it's not even like, oh, haha, you can like do it at 75 or something. It's like, it's 85, and they really want you to have like good equipment too. Because like my absolutely stacked Haruna gets shredded up by everything that's like exists inside there in the first place. We can't really do anything else at this point because we got to do the ×2 rewards from bounties. Because it's very important that we do it, because the Gehenna one for Overpass has now introduced a brand new school into the system, which is Highlander. So now I need to do a whole bunch of Highlander to get there in the first place. If you have those selector boxes, actually, you can use them to get a head start, because what is it? The selector boxes, whenever you have for materials, those are retroactively changed to have the new school in there in the first place. So they only they all begin to start having more and more value over time. Oh, Deep Fallen Sword. That's a Grand Blue Fantasy player for sure. That's that's not De La Feel. That's Olivia. That's it. We keep our Haruka on there because we have yet to max out Rio in terms of affection. We're almost there though. All right, let's do one PvP to satisfy the condition for the day, and that'll be it. This stuff loads a lot faster on my phone for the most part, but it runs way better here. We got like the worst team composition in the world. Oh wow, that's great. They put Hanako in the rear, which is perfect for that because she just sits there and just blows everybody up in the first place. Go get him, Hoshino. Come on, old timer, go get him, girl. I got my shit blown up immediately. I'm like, oh yeah, I love Hanako. I love fighting against the Hanako build because they're totally not super cheap in everything they do. It's either that or Shiroko gets blown up immediately, and she goes into her last stand form, and I can't keep her for the rest of the fight. Alright, that's fine. Insufficient inventory space? What the fuck are you talking about? There have been so many times where I can just max it out to 999. This is our event that we have this week. This is the what is the Highlander Railroad Runaway Incident. I love alliteration. So they have the mini game itself, which is obviously very important. It's very fun because it's the only way you're going to be being able to do that in the first place. Because the mini game itself is you need to connect the railroads. You need to play Pipe Dream essentially. So you got to go over here, find your way and peruse through whatever's going on, and you have to complete, you know, the train track. So it's like, we'll just show us off. So it's like, all right, do you want to use that? Do you want to use this in the first place? No. Current track. Let me select the fucking thing. Oh, okay. So our current track is here. We need to do that. It costs 150 a piece, and you have to see one of these every time. So it's like any sort of like what is it? The Trinity Summer Vacation one. The first time around, where they have like where we get Summer Hanako. You have a thing where you got to just use resources to make your way around. Thankfully, this event lasts for 2 weeks. But you are really going to need to use it as much as possible. Like, this is the only way you're going to be able to get Aoba's LFs in the first place. So you need to complete about, I think it's 7 of them to make it meaningful enough to get her to level to 3 stars. But we'll go back to this later, because we're gonna need a lot more. Because if it's 150 a piece, you've got a lot of work to do. Because we're gonna probably try. Well, we can't really pick up that, because most of this week I've just been like picking up resources that need to get done. Because there's the train ticket gate that Aoba can interact with, that Aoba, Hikari, and Nozomi can interact with. I'm just trying to be picking up a bunch of resources in the first place, because the wrenches themselves are used to, you know, pick up stuff in here, which is always nice. Getting 100 Eligmas is so very good. And the secret tech notes, always worth it. Let's see, today we're going to be going after, oh, I want to say, no, we need freight. Freight is here. My freight boost is kind of lacking. It's only at a 50% boost, which is why it's been so slow to pick this up in the first place. Because more or less during this week I want to do central freight forwarding base, so I can have as many of those as possible. I don't know, let's just do that there, because it's like it'll give us a head start and more resources to use for today. So that gives me about, I want to say 28,000, 2,800. Sensei. 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 What are you doing, Sensei? Okay. But now it's the moment of truth, everybody. You know how it is. Oh wait, let's do that before I forget. Get our AP regenerated. The urgent matters have been taken care of. It's time, everybody. Oop, that's the shop. Sorry, Sora. We went to the wrong one. We are good. Let's go gambling, everybody. Let's go gambling. Everybody's favorite part is whether or not I'm going to fucking get these in the first place. So now the choice is, we want both. We want both very badly. But the thing is, I only have enough to spark for one of them. So if I'm going to go for anything, I want to go for something that's going to last long enough. Because I love both of them so much. I don't have enough to get them both at the same time because it's 48,000 to do a double spark. So let's get Hikari. We'll get Miss Ticket Punch herself because we have 40-10 rolls we got to use first. Oh, wow. I felt that in my chest. All right, everybody. You ready? Here we go. Let's put a nice little heart in there. It's a good heart. It's a good heart. There we go. All right, nothing too nice in there. Thanks, Jerry. Recruit 10 more students. All right, so I'm really good. I'm good at these guys. I'm really good. All right. Nope. I'm fully committed to the idea of like I have to spark at least one of them. Come on, little bratties, come on home. There we go. We tried to write it out. We tried to write it out. Oh, we got 4 SR on that one. I'll be able to boost my Yoshimi even higher now. Oh, nice. We got Proto Bratty herself. Excellent. I love Mutsuki so much. She's such a good SR unit. Oh my goodness! All right, you're gonna make a potato heart. All right, what's this gonna be? What's it gonna be, guys? What's it gonna be? I'm praying. I'm hoping even. Come on, I got a hair start. Got a hair start. Veritas, cybersecurity. We gotta understand it, girl. Suna, okay. Kotori. Not Cheer Kotori even. Oh, I forgot that Shimiko actually goes to Trinity because she's the other partner to Ui with the library committee. Ayane, believe in us, Ayane, please. Junko, please, come on, you got a girl. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got another copy of Minori. Everybody's favorite AK-47 user. And another Kyoko. Alright, that's one. That's one out of our system. That's one. These are some rough ass rolls to start with. Recruit 10 more students. Oh, that's right. We have the single tickets, which we can use them to do now. Awesome. We got 2/3 of a spark here. Suzumi. Okay. Awesome. Now I have exactly enough LFs to max out my Haruka to UE 50. I can't take her to 60 yet, because actually I think a UE 60 makes a pretty big difference with her. We'll go check that out later. Because usually when I do this stuff, it's like, I go check, I give everybody a little bit of an upgrade. Oh, I forgot about Yupina. I think she actually gets a new unit in the first place in the next coming months. I think it's like Peanut Guide or something. Peanut. My little peanut. Ooh. There we go. That's making like an M or something. Alright. Serena. Okay, Serena. What you got for us, girl? Jury, okay. Oh, okay. Got Veritas. Not Veritas, it's Iru at home. That's fucking right. Oh my god, that's what it's fucking all about. Look at her. Look at her. Choo-choo! It's good. It's fucking good. Tachibana Hikari. Yes! Oh, she even gets 100 for that. That's awesome. That means I can upgrade her immediately. 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 Haruka right afterwards. It's like she knew. It's like she fucking knew. Amazing. Amazing. Only in 72. I'm gonna save that brat. I'm gonna save that brat. Blue Archive is also really weird now about saving, like, screenshots. I don't know why. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. That is what I like to see. That's a good day. We got Lil Bratty. Okay, now. We got the reserved brat in the system. Now we need to get the outgoing brat. Hikari. Girl, you gotta come home now. Even if it doesn't turn out, we still have enough to spark her in the first place, which is fucking awesome. Okay, let's see how it goes. Fourth, on the 4th slot, just like her sister. Just like her sister. Chinatsu, Chinatsu. Oh, it's non-Hiyori! Yay! Oh, yeah. Yay, it's Hiyori. Awesome. She's the single most appeared character, well, the single most appearing student in my entire cafe. Ever since I started playing the game, she has appeared like this, like the most. Like it is crazy to see how many times she has appeared there. I have never given her a single gift, and yet she's like in the middle of the pack in terms of like all the people I've given. It's honestly impresses me. Like Hiyori as a unit kind of sucks, but she's a cool gal. I mean, for the most part, most of like the Iru's units are kind of meh at best. Like the only one people really care about to use are like Sayori and Hime herself. I forgot her name. Oh, Serika, come on now. Oh, Mary. Hello, Mary. Did you know that Mary is actually a cat? I didn't think that she's a... I didn't think Mary was a cat. I thought she was a fox. I mean, she is a real fox to say the least, but it's like, I didn't think she was like, okay, that's nice. I could hardly believe it myself. It's like, no, she's not. There's no way that she's a fox. There's no way that she's a cat. No, she's orange cat. She's as moody as one, too. Hiyori is probably part of Default Furniture Squad. Because it's like her unique furniture is that bookcase. I don't think anybody has that default table as furniture though. Dude, Serika is like being moody again. She's showing up in all of the roles. Haruka-san, hello. It's always a good time when I see Haruka in the roles. It's like absolutely blessed content. Love it. I love it when she shows up. I'm totally not biased in any way possible towards Haruka. Oh! I just love how Pina sounds so taken aback. She's like, oh, how could you say that? What did you say? What did you say? Did you say I'm whack? I don't think I've ever used Kirino for anything in like my entire time playing this game. At least Kayoko has like other units that, you know, have a place. But it's like, I can't think of a single time that I want to use Kirino for anything. We're at 150. Oh boy. Oh, what's this gonna be? Make my crappy heart. Oh, right there at the end. Oh, they're edging us with that, guys. They're edging us on that one. These Shupos are edging us. 2 Serenas in a row. Man, what's a Serena today? I guess our big winning roll today also started off with a Serena. Kotama of the Veritas Club. Oh, Suzumi actually wears a corset. That's neat. Oh, Eris, hello. Oh, good stuff. She's even got K with her and everything like that. Although I look like a maid now, in truth, I am still Eris. Please continue to support me. Good, that's the second time I've gotten her. Okay, right there, second from the end. Another blessed Serena roll. Okay, there we go. Trinity blessing us every single time we want to get like an SSR character. Is Jury's like secondary form? Is that actually like, no, it's like part-timer Jury. Is that permanent pool? I can't remember. I never get Hanako's. Like I just never do in the first place. Okay, Kotori, I got it. Ooh, who's this? Oh, she had her birthday the other day. Chiaki. Extra, extra, the Pandemonium Society Secretary, Motomiya Chiaki. She make there to chalet. Excellent. Shizuko's weird because every time that I see Shizuko and I hear her talk, I'm like, they put an old woman voice inside of this very young child. I'm like, okay, you go, guys. Alright, we got 30 left before we have to just end up sparking it. Who knows, maybe it'll work out for us. That's not looking good. Oh. Another blessed Serena roll? Man, this girl is bringing in the goods all day, every day. I think we might have to upgrade her. 2 juries in a row. The jury is in, to say the least. We got a lot of her today. Shinatsu. Another Haruka-san. Of course, I love her to death. Millennium Science School. It's me, Kotama of the Veritas Hacker Club. Oh, nice. Kipao Marina. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I'm like, ooh, nice. Because she has also a unique interaction with stuff I have in the cafe. Sweet. We're getting a bunch of new units, to say the least. I'm like, I like that. Alright. Okay. That's at the final rush on that one. Fantastic. Alright, we'll have to spark our little buddy, to say the least. Ooh, a Yuka. 'Tis a shame. It really is. But hey, that's what it has to do sometimes. At least we get like the 200 out of it though. I'm very happy though that we managed to get like Hikari very early. Piahaha, of course. There she is. This little brat decided not to come home until I had to come over there and pick her up. Fantastic. Oh, what a hassle. Little bratty gal over there is like, I don't want to come home. It's like, well, there you go. I got you anyways. So we have 4,910. Okay, now we have a few things we need to do. We forgot to do lessons today. So let's see who's in store today. He's typically... Because typically when I do these, I look for Rio or Haruka. And most of the time I end up hoping like, all right, are they gonna be in a place that gets a boost that day? That will be pretty great. Oh, they got Aoba. 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 We got Wide Yukari over there. Got Mama Shun. Nope. Let's see. No, I do not see. I do not see them. There you go, Miss Titmeat Hasumi over there. Oh, I do not see. I do not see. With that Rikagaku. Dang. Alright, let's go over there to my next one that I'm leveling up. I think it's the Red Winter one. Yeah. Oh, perfect. We got a Beluga Market. We got Marina to level up. We're marinating with Marina. Or it's probably Marina. I used to know this girl in school. Her name was also Marina. And I was like, you know, when we're learning about stuff in like elementary school, she said like, yeah, my dad really likes boats, so he named me after the concept of where boats go to dock. Not like the dock. He didn't name her the dock because that's something I would say. No, he named her after the concept of the place you put boats, the marina. So I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. I never forgot that for some reason because it's something like, that's so ridiculous. Well, I shouldn't say ridiculous. It's what a naming scheme. Alright, now we have to head back to the cafe because we saved our resources and saved our time just specifically for this. Because we need to invite these little gals so we can do their summer exclusive Perero merch. Oh my lord. Name Academy. Hikari. Where are you? They're all the way at the bottom because they're the newest ones. So let's do... What are you doing? What are you doing, Hikari? What is this? Oh! Oh, it doesn't count. It's like you can't. Oh, that's adorable. All right, what gifts does she like again? I think it's she's the one who likes candy. Yep. Good, that got her immediately to 8, which is... What do you mean it doesn't count? Bratty. See, this is what I was talking about. She's got her own flavor of bratty, to say the least. It's like, girl, I see you. I see you, girl. Oh crap. Rio, can you believe this? Can you believe the brat factor of these girls? Alright, now I need to go to the next part, which is here. We need to invite her sister. Because I think they get their, they get all their stuff unlocked immediately like that. Look at her making faces. Making her stupid faces like that. What are you doing, girl? Does she like Game of Life? Yes, she does. Board game, the life. Rank 8, fantastic. See, that was easy. So now we have that. We got some new Momo talks to read in the first place. Before we do that, let's go to some of our students. Because I know now for sure I can max out my Haruka. Yeah, I now have a 993. Kaboom, baby. Urban Warfare's terrain strength to B. Whoa, oh awesome. She gets increased explosive effectiveness by 10%. She can actually do some meaningful damage. That's great. Good job, Haruka. $2 million. That costs more to level it from 40 to 50 than it does to, like, anything else. But I'm certainly not going to be doing that anytime soon. Miss Haruka herself, so strong, so proud of her. Because then we have Hanako over here. It's like, what is her urban warfare stuff then? Our urban's already at S, so it's like it's just another, I think, 20%. Let's see, we got some... No, Yuka's already at max. Yeah, she's explosive effectiveness. Let's see, there's a couple of... Oh, Mitsuki's got hers. Oh, hers is close too. Oh, nice. I can probably do a couple of like missions for that thing in the first place and get hers to there. I wish it could show like... Oh, there it is. She gets an explosive effectiveness boost. Indoor warfare to B. That's nice. Because she has such a major disadvantage to indoor. It would actually round her out pretty nicely. What does Hikari get? Oh, field warfare to A and explosive boost. That's good. Auto lacquer. Oh yeah. What is it? Maki's LMG is like, I was looking for some information about what kind of revolvers. I think it's some sort of like, it's a Colt. It's not a Colt Python, but it's I forget what specifically what kind of revolvers the Shupos use. But when I was looking for this, I found like this light machine gun shoots like 338 Magnum or 338 Lapuas. So it's like that's an extremely devastatingly strong light machine gun for some reason. Those rounds are super expensive too, because it's like they're just a little bit above 308s, but it's also like it's a 308. It's an automatically firing 308 round. It's like, this is enormously powerful. And it doesn't reflect very well on Maki in the first place. This thing's really heavy too. But she's probably one of my favorite defense down users in the first place. Such a good character. What does Atsuko get? Is that what they do now? Is just like when you get to UE 60, it's just like you do 10% more damage and that's it. It doesn't really feel that worth it. It just feels like 30 and 50 is like, that's not worth it. Like going from 50 to 60 just doesn't feel worth it. Because there's just not enough there to make it really say like, yeah, it's worth going for. We can get her bag. She has 2. I still wonder how Serica of all people has like what 2 or 3 alts, and when someone like Nozomi has 1, it's like, what are you doing, girl? Ichika. Kyoko, what, do you have enough? No. Kyoko managed to get herself like, I have not given her anything, and she's almost like to 5 stars just simply because we keep rolling for her so much. Kotori's almost the same. No, Kotori's almost not. No, Kotori is a 1-star unit, and yet she'll be almost at 4 stars soon enough. There's just a lot of units I don't use either. We got Ibuki though. We got Ibuki, my little Miss Ibuki over here, the Gehenna brat. So let's level up our everybody's favorite brats. So we have traffic safety amulets. So because she's a support that you field, which is weird enough to say the least. So let's get her to, I want to say 50. That'd be fine. Because I want to save my purples for making a bigger push to something. Because they're super duper expensive. That is pretty neat though, they just give you enough resources to immediately unlock them to 4, which is honestly really great. They are way too fucking bratty. They need the correction. That's really nice actually. It's just like, that just saves resources on trying to get them from the next stage up. And you can also, it's like, since you need to do like several, like what is it, 4 or 5 stages of buying LFs in the shop itself, and you can actually now contribute these all the way to 100. So we'll probably do that. Because we won't get much out of them today. It's 9:45. What am I doing? I wanted to go to the shop. No, we won't do that. We'll actually go to Momo's today for sure. Oh, it's Seiya's birthday is soon. So we need to go see... We'll go read the both of them. We'll go read the Train Brat special, and then we're gonna have to close the stream up, and then we're gonna go do action timing and stuff afterwards. So it'll effectively be like it'll be 2 streams today. Yes, it is. It's the Kani.School special. Okay. Oh, Hikari. What does she need help for? Hi, Hikari. What's going on? Super big problem. You're bored. Excitement. Oh, I can't help you right now, Hikari. Why? 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 I'm on a business trip. Boo. Finish it quick. Girl on the train. So let's read. Oh, I'm bored. There wasn't much to do on said train. Ticket check starting now. Tickets, everybody. Hikari? Sensei? Nice to see you. Working hard or hardly working there, Hikari? Yes, that's Hikari working hard. You on a business trip, Sensei? I'll be back soon, so wait here. Back so soon? And after a certain bit of time... Booga booga! Oh, you scared me! Got the drop on you, motherfucker. You must have finished taking those tickets real fast. Yes, Hikari's a ticket-taking master. Done in the blink of a sensei's eye. So, what are we playing? We're playing? Ah, I know. Let's share some of these. Fun Sticks, incendiary flavor. Incendiary? Why is that a snack flavor? Tastes like real napalm. Try it. It's probably cinnamon. So, this is what napalm tastes like. It's a new world. Right? Nicey spicy. Now try this one. Pop Pop Candy. Flare flavor. Limited edition. Usually, it's sour. This one is super sour. Come on, Sensei. Say ah. Oh, this is so scary. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, it's so sour. Oh. You got a crumply face like an empty juice bitch. Okay, your Hikari, your turn. Sour. Your face didn't crumple up. Wow, it's very good hard food. You're good with sour food? Oh, you bitch, you got me. That's no fair. Cheat codes. I continue to try different snacks with Hikari. She's so fast. By the way, Hikari, is it okay for you to keep playing like this? Clocked out just to play with you. You can do that? Oh, I'm jealous. Right now, Hikari is invincible. You should clock out too. Easy. Well, I know I'd love to, but I certainly can't. Oh, poor Sensei has to work. Hikari gets to keep playing though. Haha. And so, for the rest of my commute, Hikari continued to play to her heart's content. You know what the best thing about it is? Hikari and Nozomi are the names of two of the three Shinkansen trains, the bullet trains, there in Japan. So it wouldn't surprise me that we have events with them taking place on trains themselves. Who knows, maybe they are high-speed rail trains. Sensei, take Hikari train next time too. Should I? Yes. Let's play again. So good. So good. Alright. She said to take the Hikari train? Well, I guess we got it now. Knock knock, Sensei. No, nobody's here. Oh, isn't this your number? Just kidding, it's me. Ugh. Texted you, 'cause I was bored. Bored! No trains today? Yeah. We're about to depart. Let's go. Unexpected companion. I hopped on that train for a business trip. Attention, passengers on the Platform 2 train. Due to maintenance issues, departure will be delayed by approximately 20 minutes. Oh, I guess I'm gonna be late. 20 minutes later. It's finally moving. Way too late, though. They better compensate us for this, at least. Ha ha. Dear passengers, you can hear me, right? I'm going to speed up just a little bit. Not saying that. What? I know that voice. What's her? There it is, Highlander Railroad Academy. Oh, looks like I just got here in time. I love this. Like they have like the Grand Central. They have Union State. They have the look of like Union Station, or more or less like almost a British style station in the first place. Like they even have the original style tower clock. Huh? Sensei. Hi Nozomi. So you're driving the train today? Ah, yes, it is me. So what are you doing here? How do you like my driving, huh? It's very fast. I'm always on time. Hope you're not late for anything. Oh, no, thank you. Thanks to you, I am on time. Ah, very good to hear. When are you gonna head back? Oh, in the evening, I guess. Good luck. I hope to see you when you're done. What could she have meant by this? And then she took off like the wind. After work, I gave her a call. Oh, nice timing, dude. I'm coming to the platform 1 right now, so just meet me at the front cabin. The front cabin, she said. Ah, there you are, Sensei. Isn't this? Come on in, we're just about to start up. Nozomi drags me into the driver's seat. Is it okay for me to be in here? Ah, it's fine, it's fine. We'll call it a tour. So yeah, all aboard. Nozomi, you're breaking rail protocol. You're gonna lose your job. Oh, she's turning on to notch 8. Things are really gonna speed up now. That's what I was waiting for. Okay. Oh, it is really cool there. I mean, but driving a train looks harder than I thought. Oh, look at her being so responsible. These always feel like Oblivion interactions. It's like it takes like 10 seconds for them to just resolve. Would I like to give it a try? Yeah. Scoot over, girl. I'm gonna show you how it's done. Oh, no way. I'm too jittery. Oh, wait, she's extra mean. She's extra bratty when she gets around Sensei, of course. Oh, that's a fair point there, Hikari. No, it's not Hikari, it's Nozomi. I can't tell them apart. And so, Nozomi drove me back on the train. Ah, thanks for that unique experience, Nozomi. Ah, don't mention it. It was fun for me too. Next time, though, I'll just buy a normal ticket and stay in my seat. Like you said, I don't have a license, so I'll just be a regular passenger. Does that sound good? Yeah, if you like. Probably better to keep you away from the controls. I bought Nozomi ice cream in exchange for the good experience. Just skipping Pina's messages like that. It's like, alright, now we have the next category for them. What does Hikari have to say? Sensei, have hobby? Curious. Well, not work at the very least. Hikari, same. What's Hikari's hobby? Sensei, like ant. That's a pretty unique topic. Does she have an ant farm? Girl on the street. Oh no, she's lost her job. She's becoming a street worker now. I was walking down the street when... You could hardly believe it. Isn't that... Oh hey Hikari, what are you up to? Ah, Sensei. Hurry up, come here. I went up next to her. There, see? Oh, it looks like black ants and red ants scurried along, engaging in a fierce battle. An ant war! Oh, wow. Yes, Kivoto's final Ragnarok. You can't spell Titans without ants. She's right. Very good, Hikari. This is what you wanted me to see? Yes. Hikari loves watching ant fights. All day, every day. It's ant fight o'clock. Hey, Sensei, who do you think is gonna win? Oh, it reminds me when I was a kid. Well, what do we know about our fighters today, then? Who's going out in the squared circle? The black ants have the muscles, but the red ones have the numbers. I'll say black. I'll say red. We'll go with the black ants. Cool. Hikari will pick the other ones. Ooh, the black team's general. So big. Red's on the ropes. Uh-oh, here comes the reinforcements. So epic. As I got wrapped up in watching ants with Hikari. Oh boy. Team's red really bringing up the artillery. Full salvo. Oh, they're shooting acid. Oh, this could be dangerous. Let's move back. Ah. Innocent casualty over here. Here, this way. I rushed Hikari to a nearby faucet and rinses off the acid with water. Acid damage. Critical. It was just a drop. You'll be okay. Does it hurt a lot? 500 million DPS. Must avenge self. Be merciful, Hikari. Let it slide. How about if I buy something for you that's yummy? Ooh, something yummy. Hikari does want to teach those ants a lesson, though, or they're gonna look down on her. Alright, you can replace Hikari's lost blood with yum-yums. But you didn't lose any blood, though. After we finished with her first aid, we went off and enjoyed some delicious food. That's honestly kind of crazy. I did not expect that. See, there you go. That's why we do these. Hikari's out here like, Sensei, like ant. Ants? What are you talking about? Ants. Sup, bro? Heading to Chalet today. You there, Sensei? Sensei here. Good. Nothing special. Just annoying stuff. From higher-ups. Drop by whenever you like, Nozomi. Okay. Unexpected cuteness. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Hi, Sensei. What's up, Nozomi? What brings you here? Nothing serious. Just a little nuisance, that's all. Here, look at this. What are we looking at? Meet Shupo, the new Board of Administration mascot. Somebody won a design contest for it or something. Can't be all that popular for just giving the merch away. So this is Shupo's promotional tour. Yeah, see the little Highlander uniform? They told me to take this one to Chalet for publicity. I don't see the point, really. Like, do you even like this sort of thing at all? I like cute things, yeah. So you think it's cute? Oh. Well, I don't really get cuteness in general. Even when other kids go like, oh, this is so cute, oh, I don't really get it. I'm not really sure I ever had that reaction to anything. I mean, if someone says it's cute, I'll take their word for it, but whatever. You've never found anything cute in your life? Hang on a second. Alright, what do you think of this? What is that? It's a doll. I won it at the arcade. Pretty cute, huh? I guess so. Well, you don't sound too enthused. Alright, let's move on to something else. How about this one? That's disturbing, Sensei. The great monster the great monster Orteganos is disturbing? No way. Do you think that one's cute, Sensei? I mean, does anyone? I don't get it. Okay, I will make sure you call something cute today. I showed her all the merch I had. She came all the way out there just to make faces. Oh, but it was no use. Last one. What do you think of this? Was that an actual response? It must have been cute, right? No, it's not that. But the way you keep on showing me things, you know, holding them out and asking, how about this? That's cute to me, you know. What? I'm serious. That made me upset for some reason. I turned away from her. Actual brat behavior. Actually brat behavior in store for us today. Sensei, are you mad? I mean, mission accomplished, right? I called something cute. You didn't say it couldn't be you. She kept making fun of me a little while longer and then headed back. Yep, that's Nozomi for sure. So, never mind. Oh, what is it? Haha, nothing. What are you trying to say? Say it! Sensei is a noob at merch collecting and showcasing. See ya. Bratty, absolute brat power. Insane stuff. Mint chip is the best. Alright. I'll hit the can real quick. Alright, we just finished Nozomi, so now we go back to Hikari. Hikari. Dangerous. Super dangerous. Could it be ants again? Hey. Just ant. Piece of cake. And what's going on? Against world. Not cake. You're after something really incredible then. The girl on an adventure. So I headed out to where Hikari was. Hey Hikari, what are you up to today? Trouble. Big, big trouble. But there's nothing around here. Look, Sensei. Look down. The floor is lava. White means rock. It's safe. Everything else is lava. You fall. You're dead. Oh, I remember this game. You're standing in lava. Get out of there. Jumpy jump. I jumped onto the nearest white block. And safe. Go that way now. No fall. You fall. You die. Alright, let's do this. Find a red thing. Those are flying islands. Don't fall. No toasties. There's nothing red anywhere near me. That store. Red carpet. Jumpy, jump. Hurry. You think I can make that jump? You're choiceless. Go. Oh, I'll do it. Whoa. Bonk. Oh dear. I'm sorry. What are you doing? Are you trying to go in? No. You see. Red. Red or die. Flying islands are life. Lava's not. What? What? Oh. Oh, I see what's going on now. I used to play that when I was a kid. Be careful not to fall then. Well, that was embarrassing. Shame goes away. Death doesn't. Fair point. Oh, whatever. Let's just run with this. Jumpy, jumpy. Are they playing the floor as lava, like, all the way across the downtown, or like the Diyu Shiatori area? And so I took a nostalgic trip and enjoyed my adventure with Hikari for a good while. Eventually, we arrived at Chalet. Whew, new record. Longest time alive. Well, that was fun. I gotta get back to work, though. Where are you headed, though, Hikari? I don't know. Forgot. I hope you didn't miss anything important. I got a no-death clear. Good enough for me. You died 8 times, Sensei. Good first try. Thank you, but that wasn't my first try. Oh, can't move. Dead end. Yeah, about that. All the blocks are the same color from here on. Omnidirectional death. Nowhere to go. It's been fun, Sensei. You do the rest. No forgetty. Forget that. I'm going to save you! I picked up Hikari and carried her into the office. My hero. Hikari enjoyed her stay at Chalet for a long while before returning home. Sensei, next adventure. Gator pool. Confident? Anytime. Over there. Walk on 4. To live. Well, that's a bit... Noob. That's what I meant, Sensei. Okay. Yes. You have a monthly pass? For the subway, not the train. I do use one. I do take the subway a lot. Heh. I see. Why are you wondering? Nothing. Oh, that's gonna be fun. To an unexpected place. I was on my way to take my usual subway ride. Eh? Wait, what? Sensei? I didn't expect to see you here. Hi, Nozomi, what brings you here? I'm here to take the subway, of course. Are you taking this one too, Sensei? That's great. Let's go together. Lucky, got a seat. Sensei, sit here. I don't see you on the subway very much. Do you take it often? I take it sometimes, since some places don't have train tracks installed. It's not that different from a train, so I like it, you know. I suppose they do feel similar. They hold a lot of people. They're usually on schedule. Plus, they feel open so I don't get motion sickness. So yeah, most of the pros are very train-like. Cons, it's smaller, it can get cramped, and it stops much more than trains do. I guess that means trains are better, don't you think? Yeah, but like you said, not every place has train tracks. Subways and buses have their own place. I guess. They can be more practical than trains, depending on where you're going. Maybe I'll get to drive a subway sometime. Ever thought about piloting a ship? A ship? I've never sailed before, but I hear the motion sickness gets really bad. It's probably not for me. Oh, you get less motion sick on bigger ships? I guess you've been on all kinds of vehicles, haven't you? Uh-huh. Well, maybe someday I'll take a boat trip somewhere. But you know what would be really cool? A sea train. Riding on sea tracks. That'd be cool if it was a thing. We've just got to keep building new tracks, right? It'll happen eventually. We talked about different transportation methods for a while. And that's how I missed my stop. Stealthy bratty. Stealth bratty. Very nice. That was the whole point. What a maneuver. People forget things from time to time. It's because we were talking. Ah. You're a noob at getting off the subway. Oh, you wait. Prepare to be corrected. Ha ha. Next is Hikari, her last one. Hikari, off today. Oh, I'm jealous. Want sleepover? Shall I sleep over? Right now? Girl in pain. Oh, jeez. A wild Hikari appears. Hello, Hikari. You look nice today. Nice and ready. Ready to play, Sensei. You look busy, though. Lot of work? Oh, a whole lot of work, dude. Bull. Haha, just kidding. I finished early today. Woo! Good, Sensei. Let's go get snacks. Hikari can buy. Big fat wallet today. I could sure use a change of scenery. And so I headed out with Hikari. Yakisoba. Oh, here. Tango ice cream. Whoa, new pop candy. Gotta try it. By the time we got back from our snack safari, the sun was almost down. Ding dong. Too many sweets. Still, taste them all. And ooh, got a tumbly tummy. We really did go for it back there. Oh no. What's wrong? Toothache. Ooh. Critical wound. Pain. Unprecedented. Are you okay? Sensei, take a look. Hang on, I need to look in your mouth, Hikari. Open wide. Where? Towards the back? I don't know, Hikari. It's a bit hard to see back there in your tiny mouth. But at least at this point, I don't see anything wrong from here. I just remembered. If I touch your mouth, you might get infected. Is she like 5? You were having a bad sugar rush. Weak, couldn't resist. Paid with life, so many regrets. Just brush your teeth well before you go to sleep tonight, and we'll go to the dentist tomorrow. The dentist? Oh no, very dangerous. Hikari hates the dentist. Would you rather keep hurting? I just say to go and get it over with. Oh. Hikari wanna live. Live long and prosper with Sensei. Alright, fine. Dentist. Good choice, Hikari. The next day, I accompanied Hikari to the dentist so she could get her tooth taken care of. I held her hand firmly while she got her teeth nice and clean. My shiny Shupos and me. Sensei, you know who's student rep today? Who is it? It's Nozomi? Correct. I'm really tired though, but I'll be there ABAP. Unexpected sleep. She's gonna be taking a nap, that's for sure. Hey, Sensei. Hi, Nozomi. You're here early. I'm a student rep, so I should be here early. Oh. Careful you don't tear your mouth open with that yawn. You tired? Ugh, I had the night shift yesterday. Feeling kinda stiff this morning. You worked late? You should have rested up then. It's fine, it's fine. It's worth being tired to hang out with you. So, what should I do? Despite my worries, Nozomi kept on smiling, saying she was fine. Overworked and tired brats. Oh no, she's getting tired. You should get some sleep. Huh? No, I'm fine. I'm completely fine. Uh-huh. Okay, can you at least go lie down on the sofa for a bit? You can do that much, right? Alright, just for a little while then. Oh, I feel like I'm melting. You can nod off, I'm almost done with work. No, I shouldn't. You would be ashamed to fall asleep after coming all the way here. And yet she does it anyways. She's so sleepy. As she drifted off, I put a blanket on her. She woke up late in the evening, laughing about how much time she'd wasted. Now she can stay up all night. I really slept too much. Do you feel better now? Full of energy? What if I can't fall asleep tonight? That would suck too. Just kidding. My head hits the pillow and I'm out. Don't overwork yourself too hard, Sensei. Hooray. Thanks, Nozomi. Alright, one last thing we can do though is I want to keep it as, we'll finish this up, is I want to go show off EX skill. So we're going to go to the EX skills and then we're going to show off what they look like. That's 80. We go here. We need an all elastic team. So we'll put on, we'll turn on Brat Force over here because I don't want to put on Hanako because she'll just sweep everything. We get Shuppo Club, we get Aoba. And we could honestly probably do it with those two. We'll take Rio off of there because we don't need her in this case. We need Hikari because she's cost acceleration. I know, we'll put Momiji on there. Brat attack. Before we do that though, let's make sure we have gear equipped to them. Ooh. Plain baseball cap. I wish there was an easier way of getting equipment. It's always so rough to get them in the first place. We'll just give him some tier 2s to get started. I always hate having to get these damn watches. I never have enough. I might as well just start using my expert permits to do that, because that's more or less what they're for. That's fine. They aren't leveled up completely, so that means I'll just have. But let's use some EX skills and show off what they look like. And then we'll do one set of train tracks, and that'll be it for today. Oh, that's adorable. So then we have increased sonic effect of the user, so we're gonna put ticket check. The dragon, Miss Kisaki herself. Alright, boosted. There we go. Give it to him. Splattered him. I love that. I love how they just run around. Look at them. They're so whimsical. Alright, Aoba. Get in there. I kept mixing it up. There it is! We get the unique victory animation with them, the Shupo spin. Yay. What is it? The Blue Seichi videos. Those are really great. I like those a lot. But now that I have my trained brats together, I'll probably end up going back to some of the stages so I can get the increased benefit out of them, because I want to try to get everything I can from this, because everything from this event is limited, for better or worse. But we'll do one show off of the train. So right now we have a track bend. So this is the puzzle solving segment of it. It's like you now need to find a way to make these tracks work. Oh, I see what this one's for. So now we have a straightaway. Do I have all of them? Oh, I'm missing that. They can't even leave the station because I didn't put any tracks there. If this was Pipe Dream, I already would have failed. Start that train. Let's move that bus. Choo choo. And Shupo makes it to the station. Boy, that gives a lot of resources. Very nice. Well, that's it for that one then. That's effectively what today's event is going to be right there. So I will leave it at that. Where is it? All right, everybody. That was it for Blue Archive today. We kept it really simple because we're having a twofer today. So thank you for coming by, for watching me go get some Shupo action today and learning all about them. Probably one of my favorite additions to the game, to say the least. I really love them a lot. Super cool stuff. So give me like probably about 10 something minutes and we'll be back with Action Time. So stick around. We will be back.